3 years ago when I moved in here, this was, you know, across the street was a hole in the ground.
Right.
And, you know, this was very run down and, you know, sort of a little homeless conglomerate going on here. But I stuck it out.
Shall we cross?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
I stuck it out.
Yeah.
I stuck it out. I held it because I knew eventually the neighborhood was going to turn and there were going to be all kinds of, you know, similar things coming to the building. And there has been. The girls downstairs have an organic tanning. There's a massage upstairs. There's life coaching. So there's all kinds of really great things going on.
Why did the neighborhood change for the better? What's happened?
Well, I think it's just evolution of the neighborhood. I mean, it's time for, you know, it's time for this part of the beach to come alive.
How long have you lived in Santa Monica?
I don't live in Santa Monica, actually. I live in Hollywood.
Oh, okay. So why did you choose to situate here?
You know, the water appeals to me a lot. Especially moving from Florida, moving from Miami 14 years ago. The water appeals to me. So I wanted, I still wanted the feel of water, and I also still want the feel of it being relaxing, not, you know, Hollywood's all, you know, fluff and smoke and mirrors. I wanted to keep what I have out here a little real. And clients like that. People like that. People like, you know, you being a little personal with them and it being real.
So why did you move to Los Angeles?
I moved to Los Angeles to be with my sisters are here, so my family's here, and I knew that one day my baby sister would have children, and I didn't want to be the uncle 3,000 miles away. I wanted to be the uncle down the street. So I'm the uncle down the street now, which is really nice.
So what do you love and hate about living in Los Angeles?
I hate the traffic. Like, of course everybody hates the traffic, but yeah, I love LA. I think it's great. I mean, it's just a big mix of all kinds of crazy people, which gives it that great character. But there are a lot of people here, and there is a lot of traffic here, and it is ridiculous at times. But I've learned, now that I have my own place, to be able to manipulate that.
To be after what?
I've been able to manipulate the traffic, so I can come to work. I can basically make my own schedule, so I can come to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I can beat the traffic, and I can leave at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I beat the traffic. So I'm very fortunate to be able to have that luxury of not sitting in traffic all the time. But there are days I do have to sit in traffic.
Yeah, can't beat it perfectly. And what do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time, sleep.
You have spare time.
Sleep.
Yeah.
I do a lot of Pilates, and I'm really into. I'm not a health freak. I'm not vegetarian, but I really am very well in tune with myself, and like to keep myself, you know, somewhat very healthy and keep my body stretched. And I do a lot of Pilates and acupuncture and yoga, and keep my body flexible and keep my body young and alive.
So tell me about the arc of your career. So you went to beauty school, and then what happened?
Oh, I went to beauty school, worked as a slave, like everybody does. And when I moved to LA, I didn't know if I wanted to stay in photo shoots and do TV commercials, and I just went back and forth, and then I wound up at a Hollywood salon, worked there for a while. And then I decided, you know, I'm the kind of person, I really need my own idea and my own thing, and I've created it. So it's been a long struggle, but it's finally starting to pay off, and I think in the next couple of years it'll really pay off. I've mastered it. It's all trial and error. You know, I just keep not giving up, and I just keep sticking it out, and keep, you know, I just have faith in it. I know that it'll eventually.
Right. And how about as a okay, we'll sit down. How about as a hairstylist? How have you grown and developed over the years?
Well, basically, history repeats itself, so it all just keeps coming back around. Girls will always have long hair, and guys will always have short hair. I mean, there's a little crossover, but pretty basically, girls like long, pretty hair. I mean, so that really doesn't change. When hair gets to a certain length, you really can't, unless you have somebody working on your hair every single day. Not many women have that luxury. So basically, nice, clean, nice, shiny, sexy hair is the way to go. And that has been around since ever. Guys, short, nice, clean hair. I mean, it's standard. I mean, it's not. I mean, unless you're young and you have somebody doing that hair all the time, it's pretty much just very simple. It hasn't really. I mean, hair is hair. It hasn't really. I mean, there's only so much you can do with the A before you kill it. Or B, if you want to keep it strong and shiny and healthy, you just do minimal to it. Highlighting's great. Keeping it keeping your ends nice and clean. I mean, and it's a beach. It's a beach town. Girls want to keep it simple.
Do women naturally go gray as early as men do?